Okay, so we will move on. Cornfields, Miss Earl. Miss Earl is the chapter CSC for years. I believe she's not accompanied by her officials, but we will have you speak on your behalf of your
All right, thank you, Shema, Margie. It's good to see you again, and good morning, everybody. Yat ehbene, Aro kodo, Mr. Platero. Thank you for putting this meeting up for all the chapters and then your staff. So maybe some of these projects will move within the Navajo Nation, and then probably even streamline a lot of these policies and regulation that are in place, especially with historic preservation. And but throughout the whole Navajo Nation, I know uh, we have a lot of problems with roads being in the roads. That's one of the major problems we have within the Navajo Nation. For Cornfields, I'm sorry, my name is Alfreda Earl with Cornfields Chapter. Roto Hidlin in Shon to behind Bashish Chindo, Tinajin Dashichedo, the Bethlehem E, Dashinale. Okay, I come from Cornfields, and then I have one of my officials coming, so she should be here in a bit. So this morning, I prepared to come over here to attend this meeting. I was wondering if they're on Navajo time or on the Arizona time. So I just left at 7 this morning. I got on N51, 151 on the dirt road. And the last storm that we got it gets really muddy out there. So I wish these roads are bladed often, but 151 is part of our 50 miles road blading. So, and then I got on to N15, and I'm sure everybody rode on N15, right? Majority of everybody in here. So that's one of our projects that we have that we've been working on for a long time, maybe decades before my time, and I got into the administration, and we continued to work on this project and on N15 from Burnside to Greasewood. So there's 3 phases to that project. And then for the first project, I believe 90%, 95, maybe 95% of the design is completed, according to the latest update that I got from NDOT. So, like I said, there's 3 phases to it. The second phase, we did get a grant from U.S. Department of Transportation, I believe 20 million. So and then the first phase, NDOT did submit another grant back in, I believe, in August. And I believe we're still awaiting the notice whether if we got awarded or not. So for that project in 15, one of the holdup is the art clearances. So the holdup is from historic preservation. So maybe somehow we have to work with historic preservation to somehow get these art clearances done, and I don't know how we can go about that and work with historic preservation. And then for the first phase, we did have our delegate, Vince James, submit a grant with the state of Arizona. We're still waiting for that notice to whether we were awarded. So that's one of our projects on N15. And then the next project that we have that we're working on is this Sunrise Low Water Crossing. We have a lot of concerns and from our community members, and that's how we come up with these projects. So for this project, we propose to do a box culvert crossing. And on this project from the Citizen Fund, we have 266,000 to do a design, and I believe Dibble Engineering is working on the design, and of course we're working closely with Wayne William. I believe he's a project manager for this projects. So those are the 2 main projects that we're working on with Cornfields. And then, of course, I just wanted to mention to you guys that the 15-mile radius that we have for Cornfields is on 151, we had 3.5 miles, and then 9205, we have 8.2 miles, and then 9031, we had 2.9 miles. And then, of course, 9155 was part of the regional blading, but recently Apache County took on the 9155, so that road is now County Road 414. So thus far, they're doing a pretty good job on maintaining it. Last week, the Shania, they were blading it again. So Ada, I just wanted to bring that to your attention, and I believe that is it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, panel.
Okay, on the N15, Mr. Bradley actually prepared a report. That first section, Cornfields to Burnside, is going to construct 7.1 miles of grade drain, shoulder widening, pavement reconstruction, and miscellaneous work along N15. Design is 95% complete. The FONSI is done. Here's the difficulty of it. There's 9 sites along that route. And so that 9 sites, they're working on mitigation. There's 21.3 million already allocated for this. Delegate James has also been working with Navajo DOT to request an additional amount for $9,563,724 from the state of Arizona for the projected shortfall on that project already. So there is work being done on it. And then from Sunrise to Cornfield, is another 7.5 miles of construction. That is also working on borough pit locations proposed by BIA. These locations will need to be discussed with the community. Logan Simpson is testing 9 sites, also the same thing. This project has 24.85 million of federal highway tip money, and they're anticipating the project between Sunrise was awarded a US DOT rebuilding contract raise grant of 20 million. So the money's there. It's just trying to get those 9 sites mitigated so that they can finish that project in there. So you have 2 sources of funding for that road between Cornfields to Burnside, and then from, so looks like your project's funded. It's just trying to get past that mitigation thing. Okay.
That route in 15, there's a lot of floods in that area. So they designed it, it's going to be about 4 feet higher than where it's at now. So it's going to take a lot of borrow. Once you get into trucking, the expense goes up.
For your route, 9155, it's a regional route. We'll go ahead and take that off your regional route. So get us some dates so we can meet with you and replace that 2.9 miles and get us a new resolution, an updated resolution, so we can continue that blading schedule, and we'll make that adjustment.